Okay, so hello everybody. Welcome to another episode of Stoic Plays. Um, oh God, what is this? Kingdom Hearts Final Mix. There we go.
Yeah.
This is episode 17. Now, while we recorded the episode and we got everything done, but for some odd reason, my laptop was like, "Hey, Justin, fuck your audio." So my audio is just gone completely.
Mm-hmm.
Now Marion still has hers.
Yeah.
And
I record my audio separate.
Yeah, she records her audio separate. And mine did record. It just didn't stay for whatever reason. But as you can see, we still have the video, so we are doing post commentary again.
Yeah. Should be better this time.
Yeah, it should be better this time because we are, for the first time, using a. We're not using the headsets. Well, actually, we did it before with the laptop mic, but that sucked.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're actually using what's this, the Snowball microphone, right?
Newly acquired, yeah.
Yep.
That's what it is.
And the best part about this is finally we can actually get to the point where we can have more than one person per episode.
Oh yeah.
Which is great because there are some people who have been they've been chomping at the bit to be on one of these episodes. So hopefully we're going to do that. Now, what we're showing off right now is showing off that we have the warp drive mechanic that we got last episode from Sid, and basically now we can just warp to any of the worlds that we've already been to.
Yep.
And if you're going to a world that isn't directly adjacent to the one you're in, you have to warp to it. But basically, this helps you avoid the gummy battles. Like I was saying before, it's only for when you're first going. It's only for when you're going to a world you've already visited. So if we're going to one outside of the current circle that we're in, because there are far more, we're going to have to do a normal,
gummy mission.
Yeah, gummy mission
to get there. But that's how fast travel mechanics usually work anyway. You have to go to the place the first time, and then afterwards, if you want to go back to that same place that you already visited, it's kind of like you already know the route there. You can just fast travel and bam, you're there. Just like that, we just warped over there.
Precisely. This is so good because now I can actually drink Snapple without worrying about hitting the microphone.
They can probably hear you drinking though.
Yeah, you want to hear that digestion?
Ew, no.
Yeah.
Please.
No. Yeah, that's good stuff, isn't it?
Oh, gosh. It's where you make the microphone crack.
Oh, come on. It's fun.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. It's going to be like an episode of Magic School Bus.
Oh,
like when it's like Arnold, digestion.
So here we get to see that the fill cup is definitely in full swing.
Yeah, the way that you know which cup it is because the character will be listed right there.
It's the picture of Phil.
Yeah, so you see we have the fill cup there, and it will gradually fill up. Here's Hercules. He doesn't really do anything. Also with this episode, obviously we're not going to be able to time out exactly how long things are going there, so we're probably not going to do our little voiceovers.
Yeah.
Not that there's much to go on in this episode anyway. Yeah, I remember that joke. We were just like, will not open. Like this random broken English by Sora here.
Will not open. Not it can't open. There's no lock on it. It just doesn't want to.
Yeah, it has a mind of its own. It's just like, will not open. It won't. You can't make it. Go away.
Good.
So there's Phil. He's all short and he's about to give Sora a blowjob or something.
Oh gosh, that's not a joke you made last time. You didn't make that joke last time.
No, I did not. That was on the see
on the fly. No.
See, this is what you get with post commentary. The stuff that we don't think of during the episodes, we think of afterwards. And now I have to remember it to put in the tag for when I edit. That's gonna be fun.
Oh no. So I think we're on the screen for a long time because you were explaining how right now only you can enter together with Donald and Goofy. But eventually you can just enter Sora by himself. It's a pride thing, I think you said.
Yeah.
To just go in with Sora, no backup.
Exactly. There's no extra experience points awarded for that.
Yeah.
So right here we start off with, I think it's I didn't even get the name. I think it was like Jungle Fury, but it was just some power walls and soldiers. Nothing major.
Yep.
I also incorrectly stated that the last fight is typically the second seed match. For this, it's actually the first seed. So when you get to the first seed, you know that's your final matchup for each cup. Here we have what's this? Some green requiems, some yellow operas, red nocturnes, and it looks like we have a power wild or two in there.
Yep. To be annoying with those.
Oh yeah, they're hella annoying.
The green requiems in there.
As you can see, I'm probably that's what I was doing the best job here.
Because you're not timed.
Yeah. That is a huge plus that you're not timed. Oh man, that was hot.
Yeah. that motion that Sora did. Just, yeah.
So here we go. This is called Big Feet for a good reason. Obviously, we have the hammer legs in the back and 4 power wild. Now, the legs are from the guard armor.
Yep.
And I remember stating earlier on that some of the Heartless in the game are recolored from their final mix versions. But when you're fighting the armor in the cup, even in the normal version, it's always that kind of fuchsia lavender type color there. So that's actually not a discoloration that's what's the word I'm looking for? Exclusive to Final Mix, basically.
Ah.
So there we go. 5 red nocturnes, 5 yellow whoppers.
Magic attack. Alert.
Yeah, magic alert.
There you
go. It's pretty simple here. No, I gotta say, this actually isn't that bad. I was kind of dreading the whole post-commentary thing, but...
Yeah, like I said, this is when you told me the episode, I was like, oh, that's the episode that we did Coliseum, and,
yeah.
And, well, you guys will see later, we actually get to another world.
Yeah, I remember actually, like, a little bit during the episode, like, in my head, I don't know if I said it out loud, but I was contemplating stopping the episode kind of short, because this is a short cut, and I didn't really want to, like... try to shoehorn in another, world or whatever, but we ended up at least starting it, so...
Yeah, we started, we got to I think the main point is to get to a save point in whenever we get to that other world, and we did, so...
Yeah. We went in the world and we kind of just moseyed around a little bit, and we did maybe like one thing.
One area.
Yeah.
Hard hitters.
So we have 4 shadows, 3 blue rhapsodies, and the gauntlets. The gauntlets can somewhat be a bitch to fight, and I think they do kind of, give me a little run for my money here.
Yeah, as you see, its health is slow. It's doing an alarm thing.
That's another thing. I don't know if I pointed this out in the first episode, but I did make a note to say that Final Mix, the game Final Mix, in and of itself, is harder than the original Kingdom Hearts. It's I think it follows the Kingdom Hearts Proud mode, which is your attacks do half the damage and your enemy's attacks do double the damage. And if you're playing on easy, that's essentially normal Kingdom Hearts right there. It's just that you start off with more stuff. But we're playing on this Final Mix, which is pretty much the normal mode here.
Yeah. I know this battle, you definitely want to get those, what are they called? Green Requiems?
Yeah.
You want to get those Green Requiems out of the way because they will keep healing the large bodies.
Yep.
You do not want that. Because they have so much health, it's going to be a while for you to... Oh, poor Donald took a hit.
Yeah, I just remember that. I was kind of being a dick at that point. I knew he was going to charge at me, so I was like...
come on, Donald, take a hit.
Donald, take a hit. Like, you're kind of not going to do shit anyway, so just take the hit real quick.
And then he's out here, but then he's celebrating the next scene.
Because, you're never too sick to turn up.
Oh, wow.
So we have the gauntlets, the hammer legs, and 4 power wilds. The only thing we're really missing right there is the body/head for the guard armor.
I want to go back to what you're saying about Final Mix being like, I guess, harder than the original Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
I kind of feel that about I have Diablo 3 for what's called Reaper of Souls for PS4. I feel like that has a lot of like enemy changes as well as the difficulty was upped. So even though I'm playing normal, it's like I'm playing hard.
I see.
Because I actually have the original one too for PS3, and it feels harder in general, which is okay because I mean I beat Diablo 3 the first time, so I guess I went challenged this time around.
Yeah.
But I definitely noticed the difference there.
That's how you get better at games. You can't stay stagnant. You beat the game so well and good, but you gotta up the ante a bit.
That's also how you make the game kind of different without releasing new content.
Yeah. So here we have the first seed, which is the armored body, 4 blue Vastides and 4 yellow Oppas. And this is the last fight of the Phil Cup. The body can sort of kind of be in a way if you're not careful, but you see we do a pretty bang-up job and we get out of there relatively quickly. Only 3 points for it, though. That's kind of a letdown.
Yeah, why is it worth as much as the little magic guys?
I'm not entirely sure, actually. But there we go. We finish off the Phil Cup.
You'd think it'd be worth at least as much as the large bodies or something. Because they're literally bigger enemies.
Yeah, it's essentially a boss you're fighting.
Yeah.
Or part of it.
Yeah, really. Yeah, I think Hero says like, "Are we now not junior heroes anymore?"
It's like nah, we're still junior heroes.
Like, why can't we get promoted?
But we do get gravity.
Yeah.
Which is useful in a few areas. It's not that great overall, but there are some spots where you can kind of be boss with it.
Phil had no faith whatsoever.
Oh yeah, none whatsoever. I like how technically the Coliseum is like permanently closed.
Yeah, it is. Except for this one cup. Every so now and then they have a cup that some people go to.
This cup that apparently there's like a crowd, but not really. Also.
Yeah.
That's actually explored in Birth by Sleep, where there's like a fight, and afterwards, it's kind of like when you listen to the crowd, and there's like clearly no crowd there, but you hear like this like thunderous applause, and you're like, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
Like it's just so weird to me. Burning brightly. What'll happen if it goes out? Well, you never find out. Deal with it.
Yeah, I was like, why does it say that? Why is there like a dialogue option with the pot of fire? Like, you would think with something like that they want you to put it out. Like get Blizzard on it or something.
Yeah, I've hit that shit with like Blizzaga. It does nothing. You're just like, what?
Oh, man.
So you can see we kind of bow out of there, and I was trying to figure out which of these wormholes you can go to. It kind of doesn't matter, so we're just gonna hit up that one. To use the other one, we'd have to be at Traverse Town anyway, so.
And you can see you have to use the normal drive to get to the wormhole.
Yeah, to get to the wormhole, we have to use the normal drive, and the reason for that is because you can actually bypass the warp.
Yeah, you literally have to make a conscious decision to go into it.
Yeah, which you guys will be seeing soon enough.
Mm-hmm.
If I remember correctly, I kind of got my balls rocked on this particular dummy battle.
Yeah, you're being careless.
Yeah. like I know we got through it, but I am just being an ass.
Yeah, you're just moving around and acting all pompous and mighty and everything, and then all of a sudden...
Yeah, so here's the war, but like I said, if you stay to the left, you can just pass by it. There's a little dialogue from Chippendale. So you see that indicator right there? That means you have to go into that. So like I said, if you want to pass by it, you can.
Yeah, here the enemies, they start revving up.
For us, it wouldn't have made sense to pass by. It would have just taken us to deep jungle, and I don't want to go back there.
Oh, heck no.
I'm probably going to go back there at some point, though, just to show off the little slider mini game, because that actually goes on a lot longer.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, you see his armor, which is his health in the ship, is going down.
Yeah. You probably see that blue meter that says power. You're wondering what that's for. You actually have to upgrade the ship to use that, but that's kind of like you get these let's see, these like lasers and cannons and stuff that you can upgrade it with. Upgrading the gunship is, at least for me personally, I felt like it's like mad complicated in this game. I mean, control-wise. Like, idea and concept-wise, it's very simple. You want to just upgrade it. Here's this part. I want to take this part off and put it here. But the way that the, like, interface is to, like, use it, it's just...
I actually tried it out during my playthrough. It was kind of weird. I was like, I'm never doing this again.
Yeah, and it's like, don't get me wrong. If you know how to do it, you can make a gummy ship that is pretty boss. I remember, like, one of the first times I ever played Kingdom Hearts, I actually made this gummy ship that was pretty much unstoppable.
See?
Don't get me wrong. Like I said, I've never been good with that interface, so it took me ages to fucking do it. But
So as you can see, this is about the time I was like, Justin, your health is low. Like if he got hit another time, he would have to go back to where we were.
Yep.
And we would have to do this all again because Agrabah is right there, but you have to actually disembark and get there.
As you can see, we're at Agrabah, and this is something you probably noticed about all the other worlds. But this is probably the first one that really, I guess, doesn't in such a clearly defined fashion. But obviously, the little icon or model for the worlds has like a design choice that's based off of what Disney theme world you're going into.
Right.
Like I said, this is the first one that does it. I feel like super blatantly. Where like up top you have the palace, and on the bottom is the Cave of Wonders. Where everything else kind of just like areas that fit the theme, I guess. Like with Tarzan, you kind of had this treehouse, and the Alice in Wonderland is kind of like, it looks like it has like a little checkerboard pattern. So it's just like little design elements. But this is like locations ripped straight from the source material.
Yeah.
Like here's the palace. That was like Cave of Wonders. It is not even like a small cave or like area around it. It's like strictly the tiger head. Like, it's fucking
exactly.
crazy.
I think I said here that Diago sounds really weird.
Yeah.
Whoever they got, because with a game like this, you can't get original voice actors all the time. But whoever did Diago this time wasn't very on point.
Yeah, I don't think they got
I doubt it.
Godfrey.
No, I doubt it. They can't bring everybody back.
Yeah, you got a point.
Especially when for like a movie budget, it would be like very expensive or anything. They already have like game budgets and stuff that would be very costly in the first place. So to get original Disney voice actors would be kind of,
yeah, and I mean some of them are gracious enough to do it. Like
shout out to Maleficent calling him a teabag, steeping in darkness. Steeping, only teabag steep.
Did I make a comment about steps?
Yes, you did.
Oh god, I can't remember it. There's something about steep. It like our steps are steep, but like ghetto people, like
man, those steps are steep.
I can't fucking remember. Here's a new Heartless. These are bandits, and you'll see. I actually go into the menu to check their names.
Yeah, because when he said it was like, wait, are those bandits? I don't know if they're bandits.
And I was like, I don't know if they're bandits or not. And you see me almost drift out to the desert there.
Yeah, don't want to do that. That actually could happen.
Yeah. Don't worry, people. When I say drift out to the desert, it's not like you go out there and you get blown away.
You're stuck out there for 40 days and 40 nights.
Yeah, it's nothing like that. It's just kind of like, oh, I'm out here. I gotta walk back in here.
Yeah, it's a map change. That's pretty much it. It's kind of inconvenient if you're not going out there.
Precisely.
Characters, Heartless.
Yeah, you see me go look in there. There was something I was going to say, and now I don't remember.
So they're basically redesigned soldiers. They're the same size, and I believe give the same experience.
Yeah, roughly, and of course they also they attack differently, but
yeah.
No harm, no foul.
But I mean, as far as like size to enemies, they're about the same.
Okay. I don't know what happened there. Somehow we hit like a dry spell. It was just like music.
Yeah,
I like the music.
Yeah, music is pretty good. Going into this next area, Main Street.
Main Street, yeah. And we're gonna fight some more of these bandits here, but we also come upon pot spiders also.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you remember those.
Pot spiders.
Oh, that's why I died here.
Yes, you did.
Ah, profound sadness.
I made a comment that this is a new world, so the battle level is higher, so you have to anticipate that. You gotta make sure you have you're just guarding, attacking, dodging a little more, because these enemies are stronger.
Yep.
So yeah, he legit died right there, and I believe that was the first. I know it was not the first. It's like the second time he technically lost in battle.
Yeah. The first time was during the little preliminary thing, and I got careless. How did he miss that attack? He should have taken my fucking head off. Holy crap. Oh, he brought this sign into his family. I'm sorry.
Yeah, battle level's a little higher. And also, I believe we haven't leveled up enough in order to get guard.
Yeah, we're still sitting here without guard. I don't know how to feel about that.
I don't know how I feel about that.
I feel like in the original Kingdom Hearts game, you get it a little bit earlier.
I mean, these are like basic fighting, what do you call it? Commands. Like, you attack, you dodge, and you guard. Like, why is it taking this long? Like, why are we 5 worlds in?
Right? I mean, well,
and we don't have guard yet.
With Kingdom Hearts Final Mix, they did change like the required levels to get certain abilities. Like, for example,
here you get some more abilities here.
Yeah, and I equipped Tech Boost here. And I think good. Counterattack I equipped.
Yeah, you do, because you don't take all your points.
I didn't want to use Sonic Blade because of the...
uses magic, which is unnecessary. You need magic for Cure and your other spells that are very important.
So there's the pot spiders. You see, they pretty much just drop cash. Yeah, they changed the levels.
Yeah.
To get certain abilities. Like, with the first Kingdom Hearts, I'm like level... Oh man, maybe like 40 or 50 or something like that. And I have 2 MP rages. And for those who don't know, MP rage, what that basically does is anytime you get hit, you regenerate an amount of wow. You regenerate an amount of magic in proportion to how hard you were hit.
Oh,
not so much the damage taken, but just how hard you were hit. With this game, I remember on like my personal playthrough when I first bought this, like, I don't know, what was that, like maybe like 2 years ago or something like that. I had gotten up to like level like 60 or something like that, and only had 1. And like I remember looking it up, and it turns out you get the second one at like level 70 or 80 something, and I was just like, holy crap, why is it so far apart?
Right. Yeah, because they space it out. You can do those types of things. Yo, you totally faked me out there. I was yelling at him to go into the freaking save circle. Because you know what? He's missing a little bit of health. And also, Donald and Goofy are missing magic and everything like that. I was just like, come on, man. Just walk into the circle.
But first, I wanted to open that up and then save our little buddy here, Magic Carpet. A generic-ass name. Not the Magic Carpet, just, hi, I'm Magic Carpet. I'm a carpet and I am magic.
Magical.
Magic stuff. Okay.
I'm like, can you please just walk over there? And you finally do.
I dodge roll into it.
Yeah. I was like, oh, thank goodness. And then here he ends the episode.
Yeah, I started going on about the end of the episode.
You troll.
Actually, how much time do I have before we got about 2 minutes. So I know we have about 2 minutes. Anything you want to say to end this episode?
No, I have nothing to say. We went to the Coliseum and we introduced Agrabah, you know. Oh, because he would have put this in the title of the episode, I'm gonna say this right now. The title should have been, I Call Him Like I See Him. Thank you.
That's what it was. I was trying to think of it the other day, and I was like, damn it, what the hell did she want me to call this episode? I couldn't think of it. I call him like I see him, because I was calling the names of the Heartless.
Yes.
And we were fighting at the Coliseum.
Yes, and the most of the episode was Coliseum.
Yeah, that was the majority. Yes, the majority of this episode.
Yes.
Words are supposed to come out there, people. Yeah, we pretty much reached the end here. I don't think we do anything else.
Nope.
And we're looking at roughly a minute. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this post commentary. Like I said, this isn't something that we plan to do like that, but
no,
it happens.
I mean, we have the footage. You might as well. You don't want to skip out on the episode for you guys, so.
Yeah, pretty much. So thanks again. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to be the first to know when new episodes of not only Kingdom Hearts Final Mix, but also Story Plays Uncharted 2 Among Thieves are uploaded. Mm-hmm. And we'll have a link to our Facebook page down in the description box below. But yeah, and also we announced after Uncharted 2, we're moving on to Prince of Persia: Sands of Time.
Cool.
Yeah.
I've never played the game, so that'll be awesome.
Alright, we're going to pause the video there basically to drag out the end. But yeah, I'm the host Justin.
I'm Marion.
And we'll see you guys next time for some more fun.
Bye.